Hey there, thank you for joining me. In the previous episode, we were able to recruit several more people, including these two. It was actually a really great episode, if I can say so myself. We got married, so that is already great news. And on top of that, we also unlocked the donkey shed. To be honest, I don't know what the donkey will do, if we can use it as a mount, or if it has a pack animal, and I don't know, maybe it just sits in a shed for nothing, for no purpose. But I'm definitely going to build that donkey shed this episode. Yeah, let's simply look at the overview here. So we have a lot more people now. We have 13 workers, including myself as 14, 20 out of 40 buildings. So far we had no problems with reputation. We're simply able to recruit villagers as we see fit. We have several villages that we did recruit that are temporarily put in certain professions that they won't stay in. Ludwig, for example, has production value 3. So as soon as we do something, for example, like the sewing hut, then he can be the seamster, or I'm not sure what the male variation is. Is that a seamer? I don't know. And we also have another, I think, hunter. We have 2 hunters right now. That all is going to change eventually, but right now I think we're going fine. Okay, so I made some more tools. I filled some buckets with water for them. Let's have a look at the food situation right now. Demand is 390, so that went up because we recruited more villagers. But hopefully the kitchens can kind of keep up right now. Yeah, let's have a look here. We have 6 stews with a value of 150. We have 5 mushroom soup. Mushroom soup doesn't add much at all. But that is combined, it's 200, so it's not too bad. We have a lot of, I want to uncheck the beetroot. I don't want it to eat the beetroot. 26 roasted meat, so that is 156. You could see that it's still very, very iffy, to be honest. So they will go down to the meat, then the mushrooms. Okay, berries is basically on the the bottom of the ladder there. So food value, let's see how this pans out. I might actually cook a couple of meals myself to help him out. But yeah, let's make some changes though. Kitchen 2. I really had it focused on soups, but yeah, that mushroom soup, it doesn't add much at all, does it? So we'll just do 10%. This soup is beetroot, so we'll do 20%. And then the rest goes into potages. So that's 3 potages a day. That's food value of 30. So that's 90 each. I don't know the rest of the numbers. Soups are very, very inefficient, to be honest. But I kind of want to give a variation because it makes me feel like I'm really playing a game where it kind of matters, you know. It's just, I believe I mentioned this in the previous episode. You don't have to cook anything. You just can let them eat raw cabbages. It has no negative effect on them. There is no positive morale or happiness associated with food. Well, it looks like we have to expand on our community campfire. Put on some more benches. I think that's pretty cool. Especially since we have more villagers now, they might actually fill up and it really gives that nice community feel. Alright, almost done with the donkey shelter. So it's kind of dark, so we don't see much. Not really sure where the donkeys are going to be. There's a little feeding rack here. Okay, so I do want to put some animal feed in there. I have some in the storage still, because I bought some from Edwin. So I put 5 animal feed in here, and it fills it up for 10%. So I'm not sure how long that's going to last with 1 donkey. Alright guys, I looked into it. So we can buy donkeys in Turkey, if that's how you pronounce it. And according to Google, they cost 1,750 coins. Worked my little butt off, and right now we are at 2,100 coins. So I'm gonna run my way over there. I wonder what the easiest way is. Probably along this river here and then up. Yeah, okay, let's do it that way. So I arrived here in Turkey and came to the conclusion that the donkeys are way more expensive than I thought they were. I must have misread because I thought it was 1,750. Or maybe there was a change in the meantime. I don't know. Do I want to... I don't want to buy a foal, though, because you can supposedly ride the donkey. But I also want to see, because you can only ride the donkey if you have a saddle. Okay, so you can kind of see here that this is going to be really expensive.
Hello there.
Wow.
See you soon.
Uh-huh. I just have to craft here and sell items. Yeah, that is not really what I had in mind. Alright guys, I spend a lot of time farming, almost like a whole day here, to get that money. Hopefully I have enough, and hopefully the vendors here have enough coins
Hello.
to...
Whatever you need, I've got
Because
it.
she's kind of out of coins here. There's another vendor, so I hope he has enough coins, because otherwise we're running into a slight issue. She has 8 coins left.
Have a good day.
How much do we have? We have 3,251. Here's all the stuff that I made. Okay. Where is that vendor? Alright. Hopefully he has coins. That is not a lot, but it should be enough. We also have a copper spear that I can actually sell. Oh, we're almost there. Great. Okay, so we can buy the donkey.
It was nice seeing you.
Donkey male, donkey female. I'm just buy the male, I guess. Assign him to the donkey shelter. Okay. Yeah, that is that cost a lot of coins. Way more than I thought. So now I should still have some goodies here that I can sell, hopefully.
How is life treating you? Best goods in the valley.
Yeah, she doesn't get that money from that donkey sale, so she is still broke. Oh, this is painful because I'm not sure if we have enough for some sort of saddle. Where's that guy at?
Welcome. Trade is in my nature.
750. Okay. Let's see what we can sell. Okay, so we have 674. Okay, it took a while, but we have the coins now to buy a saddle.
My wares never disappoint.
Crafted at the tailor can be used for saddling a mount. Okay, we'll buy one. The season is almost over. It cost me the whole season to basically do this, but I'm really curious as to what it's going to be like when I get home, if I can ride my donkey. Oh, we discovered another bandit camp here. Let's see what all we can loot. Cherry wine, okay. Couple of bottles with mead in it. Yeah, wine. I'm still worried that they're gonna come back. Salted fish. Okay. Good. Anything else here? Oat ale. Guess we get the whole liquor store here. A beer bottle. Well, firewood is cute, but yeah, it's not really... Is that a hat? Ah. Potion of sobriety. Yep, after the liquor store we get a potion of sobriety. Oh, another beer bottle. There is... Okay, empty. I think that's it. No, I don't think we have the straw hat actually equipped. Ah, we do. Okay. But still, we can sell it, so that's perfectly fine. Great. Let's keep going. I can't wait to see the donkey. Open saddleback. And then... carry 30 by default. Which you can increase if you buy, of course, the bigger saddlebags and things like that. But let's get a saddle on there. Transfer. Okay. I can saddle up. We got an achievement. Look at my mount. And now I can ride. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Oh, this is pretty nice, actually. Steering is really a pain in the butt. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I'm glad you guys were here to witness that. The mount is not damaged, thank God. But, I guess you have to be really careful. Ah, dismount. X. Okay, is the donkey gonna stay here now and go back to the thing? You think so, right? So, after all the excitement with the donkey, I wanted to check up on our food situation, so let's have a look at that. And see if there's any progress being made. We have 4 potages, 1 meat with gravy, 12 stews. It's looking better overall. We also have 7 mushroom soups. I don't remember how much that was in the beginning of the episode. But you can see that we still have plenty of cabbage. And yeah, plenty of... You can see this is all... Oh wow, 31 eggs? I'm not sure how I would explain that, because I thought we only were getting 6 eggs a day. Huh, okay. So I'm not sure if we got eggs in another way, but either way, that it's all looking great. I'm going to save up these eggs because we can use them later for tarts and pies and things like that. I did want to test that, by the way, so I'm going to put one of those drinks in the storage, because when we look at the management tab at the drink, for whatever reason, they clearly prefer buckets of water. So I can do wheat beer, of oat beer, if I have one of those, or maybe a wine in here. And then they will not touch that wine until all the water is gone. At least that's what that priority schedule is telling me. I really want to double check on that. Okay, let me show you what I loaded the donkey with. We have cabbages, carrots, a couple of limestones. So it's almost at the max carry weight right now. Personally, I have a whole bunch of stuff on me as well. And I'm gonna slowly, carefully, make my way to Custodia. So the donkey will stay. I've looked that up. This donkey will stay where you put him until the season is over, and then he will show up at his stable again, or his shelter. Okay, we have to get off with the X. There we go. Man, I'm so glad they added the donkey to the game, because in the previous versions you could only get the horse, and that took forever to get. And I think actually a bunch of players really quit the game because it just took way too long. Alright, there's our vendor here somewhere. We have some goodies to sell. Alright, we arrived home. So my expectation is as soon as winter hits, which is shortly, then Donkey should be going back to his stable and do his normal walking around routine. We'll just keep an eye on that. Let me put that manure in the storage here, because we're going to need a lot of fertilizer for next season. I'm going to try to build a sowing hut. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that done in time, but I'm going to give it a try. We're almost done with our sowing hut. If you look in the left bottom, you see that green circle with the number 3. That is the building speed buff, and it goes so much faster. I love that thing. Okay, so we have a sewing hut. Now it's time to assign our productive guy to that. Who was that again? Production 3. Ultimate was a cook. We have another one. Ludwig. Yeah, that's him. Let's assign him to the sewing hut. Okay. Now we have to set up some sort of a schedule. There's not much we can do yet, so I have to unlock some blueprints and some schematics. Let me do that first. It's kind of difficult to gauge how much he's going to produce here. That's the problem. I'm going to take this away. Let's do it that way. We'll see it when as soon as he has linen thread. Alright, so that is set up. Ah, hey, look at our community campfire. Brilliant. Oh, let's talk to the wife. Is there any romance? Okay. No. We're not ready for a child yet. What's on your mind? I love all the responsibilities I have. I wish your settlement would grow endlessly. Yeah, okay, I'll do my best, I guess. Any favors? Oh! She can pay the taxes. Ah, okay, that's good to know for the future.
See you soon.
So it's almost winter, and because of that, I was checking up on our firewood situation to make sure that we have enough firewood to last us through the winter, which is actually not the case. So I didn't keep a good eye on that. But I did want to point something out, because in this case you can clearly see that firewood is way more efficient. One log has a wood value, or let's say a heat value of 10, and one log makes 4 firewood, and each firewood has a value of 5, which basically means that if you turn it into firewood, you have 2 times 20, 2 times the heat amount. So that is way more efficient than burning sticks. That has a value of 1, and burning logs, and especially planks. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm actually gonna make some more firewood to at least, well, until basically winter hits. But yeah, so I should have kept a better eye on that. So I made some more firewood, so that is good enough for at least one day. And also in the meantime, we did unlock the storage tier 2 building, but right now we don't really need that just yet. If you look at the resource storage, I think I can see that here. Yeah, you can see that we're a little bit over half capacity. It's going to go a lot faster with all the stones and the logs and everything building up, but right now it's really not a priority. Sleep next season. We have an event. You feel inspired. You want to encourage your people to work harder. You could deliver a speech which would put them in the right spirit. However, a poor one may also have a discouraging effect. Deliver a speech. Delivering an inspiring speech. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe it's not a good idea. I think my diplomacy is really pathetic. I think we have diplomacy skill level 3 or something. So we're gonna go for that one. Okay. And it's my favorite season. It's winter. Oh, we have a challenge. When the time comes, the herald will arrive at one of your local taverns of the valley, including yours. Speaking with him allows you to accept one of the king's challenges. These are not mandatory tasks, but successful fulfillment of the challenge will increase your dynasty reputation and strengthen your relationship with the king. Oh, that is pretty exciting then. We'll have to keep an eye out for that herald. You might not believe it, but I actually crafted a snowball. So we're going to throw that at my wife, who's very likely going to appreciate that. Where's she at? There's a little icon here somewhere. You normally can see your wife with an icon at the top, but I guess she's gone somewhere, hiding again. Let's see if we can throw this. And that was their reaction. So I did check on the tools, I checked on the water, and they're all set for the day. Food-wise, they are doing fine. I want to check on the fields, and we have to decide what we're going to plant next. You can see the colors here, so there's 1 square available. We told her originally to have 32 of this, I think it's wheat or rye, and 31 has been sown, so there's 1 square available. This is 16 out of 16 has been sown, so you can see this. Do I really need to make another field for my carrots? Maybe I'll do that. But I did see in the meantime that our rooster is now big. Where's a little rooster? There he is. El pollo a mano. There he is. I do have space here for another row. Maybe I should use that. Let me see if this works. That should be enough for now, because we still have plenty of carrots in our storage, so that's all going to be fine. So in essence, our farm field worker doesn't have much to do this season. She's going to get this field ready, plant some carrots. So all this stuff here that we planted is going to be harvested next season, so that's going to be really a lot of stuff coming in. So we have to wait for that. But yeah, right now we're just planting a bunch of carrots and that's it. I'm probably going to make a little trip to the village on my donkey. First I'm going to double check to make sure that everybody has their tools, resources, food. I did that before, but I'm just getting a little bit paranoid right now. So there's not much the herbalist can do in winter. So what I did is I actually bought one of the potions that he can craft. That's a potion of healing, instant healing 1. So we need 2 dandelions, 2 broadleaf plantains, a bucket of water, a wooden vial. We're crafting those in the workshop, so that will be available soon enough. And that's basically all this person can do in the winter right now until we open up the other potions. So every season you have to change this, and like I said before, I really hope that they will add templates. So the winter is a perfect time for him to craft potions. I have no clue how many we have in stock of the dandelions and the plantain. But yeah, we'll just might as well do 100% here. And before I forget, I'm pretty sure that we can also rename our donkey. I don't think I had to run all the way over here, but it's still nice. Donkey custom name. Alright, so we call him Al Rusio. Alrighty. Okay, our hunting lodge is almost done. There we go. Took a little bit longer to build than I had expected, but it also, if I'm not mistaken, has a barrel now, so you can actually have salted meat. As long as you have salt, you can now produce salted meat. Okay, we have to assign our hunter there. I'm gonna make my way to town, sell some more cabbages off, buy some animal feed. Alright guys, I dropped off the manure and the animal feed, and I'm gonna leave it here. Next episode, we're gonna visit the Herald, see what kind of quest he has for us. And I noticed that in Gostovia, Edwin has another quest for us, maybe another easy one. But I do want to complete those and get some activity going here. And it's obvious that a community campfire is working just fine. Maybe I can actually sit down. Opa. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.